Alright, this is a cabin tour of 13179 here on board the MSC Grandiosa. This is one of the Aurea balconies here on board this amazing ship. So as you first come in, you're going to be greeted by, of course, the thermostat. And this basically make up the room. Do not disturb. There's actually little lights above where it'll tell them, but you are going to need to put your room key in there in order to power the rest of the room. So you can see there, those switches there work on the entire room. So you first come in, large mirror, but a nice large closet, lots of hangers, and even a robe that says MSC. On the other side, we have ourselves a nice large safe. Put away your valuables. Bunch of little cubbies just to put away some clothes, and a nice king size bed that does split into two twins, which is what we're going to do for this cruise. But you also have a master switch for the room here by the bed, and these are touch sensitive with these lights, and the same goes for that other side as well. But you do have a nice large couch. This one actually does have a bed underneath. So the pull test is a pass. Here we go. A nice large desk. With the Aurea balconies, you do get a bottle of Prosecco. And the little room diffuser with the nice little scent. If you've sailed on MSC before, you know that they have that signature scent. And they even give you some chocolate. And of course that bottle of Prosecco. Couple drawers here. Nothing too crazy. Got yourself a little hair dryer. And the mini fridge is actually full, but don't take anything unless you want to be charged for it. So unless you're planning on actually paying for it, don't take anything out of here. Not sure why those are being refrigerated. Anyways, moving on. So, the nice thing is, your table does pull all the way out to the couch, and this also turns into a chair to do your things in the mirror. So, it'll fold nicely underneath the desk. You also have a nice large mirror to watch yourself sleep. Nice. And a big TV. Also, of course, below the little touch points for those lights is, of course, the cubbies on each side as well. Also here within the room, you have a thing for the light, and then two regular American sockets and two USB-A ports, so the old school USB ports. And they have what's called a Zoe, not to be confused with your ex-girlfriend. But essentially a Bluetooth speaker, you power it on with this little button here, and it should, in theory, play music. Also a nice little trash can. So, very cool. First, let's actually go to the bathroom. So the bathroom, nice large bathroom here with a removable shower head. Very nice. And shower gel, shampoo, and of course the things to turn them on and off. Soap dispenser. Nice there. And a few things just for an additional storage. Got ourselves a good suck out of the toilet and some nice towels. A little mirror just in case you need that as well. And then let's move on to the last and final piece here, which is, close that, the actual balcony. We go over the actual balcony. It is a little narrow feeling, but it is nice and wide, just a little narrow. But you got two chairs and a little ottoman there for your feet to rest your feet. And of course, a beautiful view out the port side of the MSC Grandiosa overlooking Port Canaveral. So very, very cool. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching this room tour of cabin 13179 here on board of the beautiful MSC Grandiosa. If you enjoyed today's tour, make sure you leave a like down below. And of course, subscribe, because the next video out will be the full walkthrough tour from top to bottom of this amazing ship. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.